Hello, my name is Ian and I go by he, him, his pronoun. This is my audition video for the Athenaeum campaign. So on to the three characters I thought of. The first character is based on the genre I read the most, which is autobiographies. Here I put the two autobiographies of Klaus Mann. Klaus Mann was a German writer in the 1920s to the 1940s, so I will nail the accent. That aside, my character is called Peter Schmidt. He is a gay leftist writer and he benefits of the fact that his dad is a worldwide famous writer himself. Peter Schmidt is 25 and he just finished his own autobiography, which will be published next year in 1932. He experienced the First World War in his childhood and he is noticing that the Nazis are getting more and more popular in Germany. So the world might be a bit dark for this campaign, and this definitely influenced him. For example, he learned to box to defend himself. But naturally, he's a very optimistic and light-hearted person. He grew up very bougie. Due to his father's job, they traveled a lot, and during these travels, the whole family grew very close. His best friend is his 9-month older sister Ilse, and when they were little children they always played like theater, so I imagine him being a theater kid. And yeah, the last 10 years he definitely spent a lot of time partying. He is somewhat spiritual, but he doesn't take things very seriously, apart from his own writing. The second character is based on the magical realism and romance genre. Here it's heavily inspired by the book When the Moon Was Ours. My character is based on one of the two main characters in the book. In the book, the main character's name is called Sam and his nickname is Moon. My character is called Quinn, but his nickname is also Moon. He is 16 years old and lives with his mother in a small village. His mother is a medical doctor and he admires her for that. When his mother is working overtime, he spends his time at their neighbor's house. His neighbor is an Albanian woman who earns her money with healing lovesick people. When Quinn was 6 years old, he overheard his neighbor talk about Albanians were virgins, which is a real thing, where, to sum it up, it's really roughly, girls vow to stay virgins and then live in the social role of a man. And Quinn was really impressed by this concept and thought about it for months, and when he was 7 years old he said that he wanted to become a sworn virgin. This was his way to express his gender identity as a boy. So since then he lived 9 years stealth as a boy, and he fears the time when he has to grow up and become a traditional housewife in this village. He is not so good at school and he is a somewhat socially awkward child. He has one best friend, her name is Charlie, and when they were children they played together in the nearby woods and they ranted about parents and teachers and something like that. And together they also found out about Quinn's special ability. Quinn likes to craft, and for Charlie's 12th birthday he crafted an illuminated moon. And Charlie noticed that since she hung the moon next to her bed, she never had any nightmares anymore, and small wounds healed faster when she were around this moon. So Quinn wanted to share his gift and let people profit from his gift if they wanted to, and crafted many more moons and hung them up around the village. And nowadays villagers sometimes come to him and ask for customized moons for their children. So this is the magical realism inspired part, and also the explanation for his nickname. The romance genre also influenced his character. He's a very romantic and very loyal person who is looking for his true love. But so far he didn't have any luck with it. The third character I wanted to base on the genre cookbook, and since the other two characters are boring humans, I changed it a little bit. This character is a Hobbit author of a Hobbit cookbook, or better to say, a want-to-be author. He is 35 years old, so barely an adult, and he spent the last 2 years interviewing and trying to persuade the travelers to give him their favorite recipes. Since the villager at least keep their recipes a family secret, so far he has the recipes of 1 soup, 3 salads, 4 breads, 1 for cookies, and his pride and joy, 1 caramel chocolate cake from Avalon. He got the idea for this cookbook because he is a passionate and adventurous cook himself. But apart from this, he isn't really adventurous. He is the typical hobbit. He enjoys, or he loves, to live next to his family and his childhood friends, and he likes to play cards and talk about the weather. Since I'm not very familiar with the world of Tolkien's world, I imagined him pretty much like a well-meaning couch potato. And now a bit about myself. I'm 33 years old, and you guessed it, I'm from Germany. I never played any tabletop RPGs, but I watched maybe 5 campaigns from Angel Art or Hag, and yeah, I really enjoyed watching them, and it sparked definitely some interest in me. And last September I started studying library and information science, so the theme and the name of the campaign really spoke to me, and I thought, okay, let's try it. So thank you for watching my video, and I'm looking forward to getting feedback. Bye!